Did you know that King Solomon, known for his incomparable wisdom and riches, left a powerful method to attract prosperity and the best, without excessive effort? Imagine a life where financial opportunities arise naturally, without you having to sacrifice your peace or exhaust your energy. Today, I will share with you the divine principles that Solomon used to achieve not just riches, but a full and abundant life. The best thing is that these principles are simple, accessible, and can transform your financial reality, just like they did with the king. And before you move on, if you're excited about what's coming, like this video and subscribe to the channel. By doing this, you will receive more valuable teachings about prosperity that will transform your financial mindset. Now, let's get started. Solomon did not ask for riches or power, but for wisdom. In 1 Kings 3:5-12, he had the opportunity to ask God for anything, and he made a simple but profound request: wisdom. God, impressed by Solomon's choice, not only granted him wisdom, but also gave him riches, fame, and a life of great prosperity. This teaches us an important lesson. The true key to prosperity is not just desiring riches, but seeking wisdom to make the right decisions. When you gain wisdom, you begin to see financial opportunities that previously went unnoticed. And that doesn't mean studying for years on end or getting an advanced degree. It means learning to make smarter decisions in your everyday life, especially in your finances. Wisdom can be asked from God, but it can also be gained by learning from others, studying the Word, and being attentive to life's lessons. When you start acting wisely, riches naturally follow. Now, how about we talk about loyalty? In Matthew 25:21, Jesus teaches that he who is faithful in a little will receive more. This principle was one of the foundations of Solomon's financial success. He was faithful in small things, in small decisions, and it was in this that God blessed him with even more riches. And this is a vital principle for anyone who wants to prosper financially. Many times, people want great riches, but they forget that they come when we are faithful in small finances. The first step to achieving abundance is learn to be responsible with what you have now. Even if your financial situation is not the best, by being faithful in little, you begin to open doors to more opportunities. Whether controlling what goes in and out of your bank account or taking care of a small investment, God values faithfulness in little and rewards it with much. And speaking of loyalty, we cannot forget generosity. In Proverbs 11:24-25, Solomon teaches us that generosity attracts abundance. He believed that by giving to others, you are planting seeds that will later grow into a harvest of blessings. The principle is simple: who gives, receives. And that doesn't just mean money, but also time, support, and even prayers. In his life, Solomon practiced generosity not only towards the poor, but also towards those around him, sharing his wealth and wisdom. He understood that prosperity is not just a matter of accumulation, but of distribution. Generosity activates a spiritual law that causes abundance to return to you multiplied. So how can you apply this to your everyday life? Let's start with something simple. Learn to be generous even in small things. Donate something you have, whether in time or resources, and watch how it impacts your life. The amazing thing is that God often blesses us in ways we can't even imagine, simply because we decide to be generous, even when it seems difficult. Now, how can you apply these principles in a practical way? Let's talk about how to put wisdom, faithfulness, and generosity into action to see tangible results. The first step is ask God for wisdom, just as Solomon did. In your prayer, ask him to open your mind to financial opportunities and help you make better decisions. God delights in giving us wisdom, especially when we ask with a sincere heart. The second step is to be faithful in the little things. If you have debt, for example, start by organizing your finances, even if it seems like a slow process. If you have a modest salary, start budgeting and live within your means. Every small step you take in faithfulness will be rewarded. And the third step is to practice generosity. This doesn't mean you need to give everything you have, but be true to what you can. Donate 10%, donate time, pray for someone, be a support for those in need. Generosity will open doors to more abundance in your life. These 3 principles of Solomon are like a manual for prosperity. If you start applying them, your financial life will start to change. Remember that true prosperity does not come from greed or a rush to get rich, but from living according to these divine principles. They bring peace, balance, and most importantly, lasting prosperity. Now, if you are ready to transform your financial life, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. By doing this, you will continue to receive more teachings that will help you achieve the abundance that God has for you. Be faithful, seek wisdom, and practice generosity. Start applying these principles today and see how your financial life will transform for the better.